This morning I'm going to show you how we do blackberry picking in blackberry picking in Fox Island, Washington. You won't believe it, but we went to the grocery store yesterday, and a very tiny of blackberry sells for about $6, on sale for $5, and maybe there's only about 20 pieces there. And here we just pick it from the roadside, and it's interesting. And I will also show you how it is prepared, okay? Here's a nice, beautiful walk on what appears to be a driveway, but this is actually a road. But we're gonna walk a little bit further out, and you will see where we pick these blackberries. Oh, the other day we saw a nursing deer with a little baby in this area. Right there is a private road. That is where we're going to be looking for blackberries. Now, I don't know if this is private properties, but who cares? The berries are only being eaten by birds and deer, maybe. So, for us to take a little share, it's not going to be bad. Nobody cares. Look at those blackberries, a little bit too high for us to reach. So we look for ones that are a little bit lower than that. Grandma loves to pick cherries.
Cherries, not cherries.
I mean berries. And we pick, of course, the dark ones, the black ones, and leave the red ones until it ripens. Oh, there's a lot. Look at that. See, you have to get the real black ones. See, like these black ones. Pull them out. Pull them out. Pull them out. Pull them out. It would help a lot if you use gloves like this, because whew, that's sharp thorns here. Let me see. There's a lot.
Big one.
Now you're getting picky.
Well, it's a lot. So
ooh.
there's a spider
Look at
too.
Those. Spider. Whoa. Get rid of the spider.
Okay. Ow, ow. Get from the shirt.
Here we go. Done blackberry picking. Cheating. It is cheating. Look at those berries. Oh. Sayang, ano? So, that will make a lot of
That's okay.
preserves.
There you have it, guys. I'm so sorry that it took me a while to post this video that I took when I was in Fox Island. And I promised to you that I'm going to show you how this blackberry preserve is prepared. I did make a couple of jars of blackberry preserve and maybe about 8 jars of blackberry jam. Now, I'm sorry, but I was not able to take a picture of it. Guess what? Because my wife fell asleep. She was supposed to be taking a video, and I couldn't wait. I had to prepare it. So anyway, it's very simple. This is how it was prepared. First of all, you have to rinse all these blackberries. And how do you rinse them? You put them in a container and you submerge it there for about 2 to 3 minutes. And then you mix it up and you will see all the debris will come up. Dust, insect, whatever. And then you pour the water out, get rid of them. And then the next thing is do it about 3 to 6 times. In my case, I think I did it about 5 times because I want to make sure that it's clean. Then you put it in a jar, or in a pot, I should say, and then you crush it. I just crush it with a fork, which is so easy because it's so soft, because they're so ripe. So I just did that. I did not use a food processor or anything like that. And you boil it and you boil it. You do not add any water. You don't add any water. The reason is the juice is going to be plentiful. When it comes out, you just keep on mixing it. And then you add some sugar. Now, they say you put, for each cup of blackberry, you put 1 cup of sugar. That's a lot. So I said, no, I'll only put 1/2 because I don't want it to be too sweet. So I put 1/2 and then tasted it. Then it was, then maybe I put another spoon or so of sugar. And then when the taste was right for me, then I put the pectin. Now, they say that you don't necessarily have to put pectin. Just by constantly leaving it there, the liquid will evaporate. But I don't have the patience. Not only that, I also want the liquid to be retained. So I put the pectin, which is, it has the capability of sort of preserving it. Not only that, but it makes it thick, the liquid thick. So I put pectin. When the pectin was done, keep in mind, it's not going to be solid while it's hot. So what you need to do is to put that in a plate that you put in the refrigerator. So when you pull it out, it's cold. And you put a drop or 2 or 3 on the plate and see if it runs. When it's no longer running, that means it's thick. Oh, by the way, you have to put it back in the refrigerator for a couple of minutes just to cool it off. And then you see if it's running by turning the plate sort of vertically. If it is not running, that means it's good. Then you start putting it in a jar. The jar has to be sterilized. Then you put it in a jar. I'm talking about like the, I think they call it the mason jar, the ball brand, or whatever brand you use. You seal it, put it in a hot boiling water for about 10 minutes. That will make sure that all the germs are killed. However, this is another idea that I did. It seemed to work. I don't really need to boil it because by boiling, by cooking that jam, it already preserves itself. So while it's hot, put it in the jar, but the jar has to be sterilized and clean, okay? Put it in the jar and then put the sealant, the lid, and while the jam is hot, as it cools down, it pulls the seal down. The lid gets sealed. So that's all it is, and I can show you the result here now. This is what I prepared. I think I prepared 2 jars of preserves and about 6 or 8 jars of jams. Now, what's the difference between the preserve and the jam? Well, the preserve is the whole fruit, okay, that you sort of put in the jar, and then you put a boiling water, and then you put little bit of sugar to put a little bit of sweetness on the juice, but you don't crush it. That you can use to make blackberry pie, okay? That's one. Then the one that I prepared is the jam, which you crushed. But after crushing it, you leave it there, so there will be some solids. That's really great. That's how I like it. The other way of doing it is preparing a jelly. The jelly you put in a cheesecloth and you squeeze it. What it basically does is it takes the juice out, but you get rid of the solids, especially the seeds. Sometimes the seeds could be annoying because when you're eating it, you get some things, you know, but it gives it a natural feel. So I like jam. So that's what I did, and as you can see, the final product is here, shown in picture, and the obviously the ones that will not fit or fill the whole jar is in that container which we consume first. It is so good. The benefit of doing the jam yourself is you can adjust it to your taste. Some commercial jams or jellies are just too sweet that you can hardly eat it, but this is great. I wish we live in Fox Island, and I wish this is all year round, but I guess it's by season also. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it if you share this with others, and please, unless you have already subscribed, I'll appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel and click like. Don't forget to click like. Thank you so much. God bless, and make it a great day.